Jordan Addison has all the makings of an elite wide receiver. He has the ability to separate and run great routes. He can make plays after the catch, and he's got really great football IQ and a lot of room to grow. What's up, everybody? My name is Anthony Rivardo, and welcome back to Fireside Giants. Today, we're going to be breaking down USC wide receiver prospect Jordan Addison and discussing why he is the number one wide receiver in the 2023 NFL Draft. So, we're going to go ahead and dive into the film, discuss all the things that make this player great, take a look at his strengths, and also take a look at his weaknesses. But before we dive into it, make sure to leave a like if you do enjoy this episode and subscribe to the channel if you're new. We have plenty more film breakdowns coming your way. Ring the bell so you don't miss one. So let's go ahead and get into it and break down the film on Jordan Addison.
Great job, fellas. Giving us time. One play at a time, right? One play at a time. Good work.
Okay, let's take a look at this first play from Jordan Addison. Addison breaks open for a huge gain downfield on this play while running a deep post. USC is running a Yankee concept. The Yankee concept is a two-man route concept that attacks single high safety looks like cover 1 or cover 3. It's a deep shot play that puts the middle field defender in conflict with a deep over route and a post behind it. On this play, Addison is running the deep post route from the slot with the USC's X wide receiver running the deep over. Stanford is running a cover 1 man, meaning USC has the perfect play dialed up to put pressure on that middle deep zone defender and create a big play opportunity. Now it's on Addison to get himself open. Addison does exactly that, running a deep post with a shimmy to the corner to beat his man in single coverage and get wide open for the big gain. Let's break down what Addison did to get himself so open. The slot cornerback is playing 8 yards off the line of scrimmage here, giving Addison a free run but also potentially taking away Addison's deep route. With the corner this far off, Addison can't just run right by him. He has to break open. Addison runs an inside release and stems his route toward the middle of the field. You can see that makes the cornerback anticipate an in-breaking route. So when Addison hits the top of his stem and breaks out for the corner route, the cornerback has to turn around and fully commit to the corner route because he was out of position. But psych, this was a deep post, and Addison is now running free across the middle of the field. This is the next level route running that will make Addison an instant impact starter at the next level. He has the ability to read cornerbacks and set them up early in his route stem to win big later in the route. When Addison starts inside on this route and makes it look like he's running a post before showing corner, it makes the corner route far more believable, which is why the cornerback bites so hard on the fake before Addison cuts back inside. A big time play where Addison got open on a deep post in one-on-one coverage against a cornerback anticipating a deep post. Superb route running. Next, let's break down this touchdown from Jordan Addison against Rice University. Addison is running a slant return, also known as a whip route. He's going to break toward the middle of the field like he's running a slant before breaking back outside toward the pylon. This is a great route to run near the goal line because it is a man-beating route that a good route runner will get himself open on against one-on-one coverage. USC has Addison isolated on the left side of the field against press man coverage. Let's see what Addison does to get himself so open for the touchdown. To start the play, Addison begins with an outside release. He sells the fade route, forcing the cornerback into outside leverage. Addison then breaks toward the middle of the field with the cornerback trailing. This puts him in perfect position to cross over the face of the cornerback on the return route toward the sideline. As Addison prepares to break back toward the sideline, check out his low center of gravity that gives him the ability to stop on a dime. Addison has elite stop and start ability and explodes out of this break. Like the last clip we watched, Addison won this route early because he tricked the cornerback into thinking he was running one route with his release and stem before running a different route to catch the cornerback off guard and free himself open. Jordan Addison is 6 foot 170 pounds. He's skinny and he does lack fundamental strength to fight through contact and go up and win jump balls, but that doesn't mean he can't be a threat in the red zone. It also doesn't mean he can't play on the outside. Plays like this prove that Addison's route running and ability to separate quickly are more than enough to make him a threat in the red zone and put touchdowns on the board while lining up as an X receiver. In addition to being the best route runner in this draft class, Jordan Addison also provides a lot after the catch. Check out this touchdown Addison scored against Stanford on a screen pass. Addison has sick bursts with the ball in his hands. On this touchdown, he shows patience as a ball carrier, waiting for his blocks to clear a path. He also demonstrates solid vision, finding the lane and exploding through toward the end zone. The Giants need a wide receiver that can make plays at all 3 levels. Jordan Addison is that receiver. He gets himself open and separates against all coverages, and he also makes plays after the catch. All right, now let's break down this deep fourth quarter touchdown reception from Jordan Addison against Oregon State. This was a go-ahead touchdown to win the game for USC. On this play, the Beavers line up in a cover 3 shell showing blitz. However, this is actually not a cover 3. Oregon State is disguising their coverage and actually running a cover 2 invert. Cover 2 leaves tight windows to throw into on the sidelines, and that's what USC is going to expose on this play. Addison is running a 9 route, a fade down the right sideline. At the apex of his route, though, Addison has a decision to make. Based on the coverage look, he could break inside or break outside. If this were the cover 3 that Oregon State was showing pre-snap, Addison would want to break this inside and attack the seam, but it's not cover 3, and Addison has the football IQ to recognize that this is cover 2 post-snap. So Addison runs a fade route to the sideline instead of a seam route to score the touchdown. To take things a step further, watch how Addison slows down out of his break to sit down in between the zone defenders and give his quarterback a window to fit this ball into. This is the spatial awareness and football IQ that makes Addison such a special prospect. Addison is a really smart football player that can read coverages and take advantage of them to get himself open downfield. Clutch play here and a big time touchdown from Jordan Addison. One last positive that I want to highlight with Jordan Addison is that he does have the ability to make contested catches. Check out this play against Stanford, for example. USC is running a seam smash concept here where the two inside receivers attack the seams while the outside receivers run alert routes to give the quarterback a check down option if the downfield routes are covered. Luckily, on this play, Addison is faced with single coverage, so USC has a chance to take a shot here. Addison blows by his defender and has several yards of separation, but the ball is underthrown, forcing Addison to adjust and make a spectacular contested catch downfield. This was a huge gain, and in most situations, this ball falls incomplete, but Addison's ability to adjust and locate the ball in the air is impressive, and he makes a big gain happen. With all this great stuff being said, Jordan Addison is not a perfect prospect by any means. During his time at Pittsburgh, Addison had a pretty bad drops problem. Addison had 21 drops across 186 catchable targets during his first 2 seasons with Pitt, according to Pro Football Focus. He did improve at USC though, dropping just 2 of his 62 catchable targets over the 2022 season. Here is one of those drops on a crucial 3rd and 8 drag route against Oregon State. This is just a concentration drop. As we noted, Addison is great after the catch, but he'll need to make sure that he reels the ball in before turning upfield in the pros. Another flaw in Addison's game can be found against press coverage. This wasn't as much of a problem for Addison at Pitt as he totaled 1,031 receiving yards against press coverage in 2021 per PFF. But at USC, there were moments on film where Addison really struggled to beat press coverage. Here are a few clips of Addison getting jammed at the line. Again, Jordan Addison is only 170 pounds. He may struggle against big press man cornerbacks in the NFL. He's going to need to add some strength and some mass to his frame once he enters the pros. This is definitely Jordan Addison's biggest reason for concern entering the 2023 NFL Draft. So that pretty much wraps this one up. Jordan Addison, an elite player, and my pick as the #1 receiver in this year's class. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy this breakdown and comment your thoughts and opinions on Jordan Addison and any of the other wide receivers that you want me to take a look at in this year's class down below. Happy to listen to your feedback and happy to take suggestions for the next player that I should be breaking down on the channel. So again, get active in that comment section. Let me know who you want to see me break down next, and make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss that next breakdown. Make sure you ring the bell so you never miss an episode right here on Fireside Giants. Appreciate all the love and support from you guys. Make sure again to subscribe and leave a like, and I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one, and let's go Giants.